Welcome back. Now, the Plateau State Governor, Caleb Mutfwang, says that the recent killings in the state is sponsored and genocidal. The assailant struck in several communities in Baucus local government area of the state, displacing many and leaving a trail of destruction behind. Well, joining me right now on the program is Solomon Dalong, as a former Minister of Youth and Sports. Thank you for your time, sir.
Good evening, Nigerians, and thank you for the opportunity too.
All right, let me start by asking you. You are, a son of the soil, an indigene of Plateau State. You were born there, raised there, a bulk of your life spent there. And, let's look at, of course, explore the root cause of this recurring clash that we see happen, from time to time. According to you, sir, what would you consider the root cause? Some would say religious, some would say tribal. Some would even say political.
To the best of my knowledge, the Plateau crisis started sometimes in 2001. And of course, it started as a result of political suspicion between the indigenous communities and the settling communities, which was compounded by the appointment of a non-indigenous politician into the office of the then NAPEP. And then there were trading of blames and counter blames that erupted into the 2001 crisis. We started, even though from politics, it degenerated into religion and ethnicity, and had remained within the space of religion and ethnicity until around 2010, which it now took a different dimension of organized criminal.
Mr. Dalong, can you hear me, sir? I think we have a bit of a difficulty connecting with Mr. Solomon Dalong. Of course, just to bring you up to speed, at this point we are discussing the recent happenings in Plateau State, where unfortunately some individuals attacked a community and killed scores of persons. Now, this is not the first time this has happened in Plateau State. I understand we have him back. Mr. Solomon Dalong, thank you for staying with me.
Yes, so like I was saying, it has graduated from politics to ethnicity and religion, to organized criminality, and where we are now is genocidal killing by armed of the people of Plateau, and then they wreak havoc anytime unprovoked.
Mr. Dalong, if you can hear me, we are having a bit of difficulty trying to connect with you. We seem to be losing you intermittently in terms of the network connection, if you can hear me. Well, of course, to reiterate, at this point we are discussing the recent very unfortunate killings of persons in Plateau State, in a particular local government area called Baucus. Now, this is not the first time, even though there have been efforts over the years to try to resolve this matter. Mr. Solomon Dalong, can you hear me now? We lost you.
I'm hearing you very well.
All right, we lost connection with you, sir, so it's great to have you back. I would like you to pick up from where you stopped.
Yeah, so I was saying that it started from the realm of politics to ethnicity and religion. From religion, it went into criminality, organized criminality, and where we are now is a genocidal elimination of ethnic or indigenous communities and land grabbing, because these organized criminals have taken sizable communities. According to the governor, over 64 communities have been taken over by them. So what we are dealing with now, in my own opinion, is beyond just the genocidal killings, because genocidal killings is motivated by the desire to grab land, and such. The land is very, very rich in minerals. So you cannot disassociate what is happening from the rich mineral deposit that are on the ground and what the criminals are doing. And the criminals are actually, they may be acting the script of sophisticated sponsors.
Okay, so this is where I would like to come in terms, you said quite a number of things. You said that what we are seeing right now is a genocidal attempt, and then you also said that it appears they are acting the script of some highly sophisticated sponsors. Now, I would like you to speak particularly on the sponsors, you know, in lieu of the efforts of the government over the years. I mean, I've said this on several platforms. I mean, I did my NYSC in Jos, and that was between 2009 and 2010, and I also witnessed one of this communal clash. I ran for my life on multiple occasions. I was in Jos North back then, and I saw, you know, the chaos firsthand. So my question is, what exactly is the missing link in terms of government's approach to resolving these issues? Because I also understand that these assailants evolve when it comes to strategy.
Well, you see, government has not been proactive enough to understand the evolution of this crisis as it progressed from one form to the other, just like I have analyzed. So, when it was merely political, it was domesticated somewhere in the metropolis. And then when it progressed into ethnicity and religion, it spread across the state down to the southern zone and remained domesticated in southern zone for about 3 years. Later, it resurfaced in the northern part of the state and still took the dimension of ethnicity and religion until the emergence of these criminal groups. Because if you look at the emergence of the criminal groups, you have to connect it with the war against terrorism in the northeast, where Boko Haram got scattered and they spread. It was the dispersal of Boko Haram that led to the emergence of banditry, kidnapping in the northwest and Plateau, and then later into this organized criminals that now kidnap for ransom, which is a political economy. Now the political economy is sustained with this sophisticated version, which is what we are dealing with now. The genocidal elimination of native communities to grab their land, which is very rich in mineral deposits, and then the sponsors who sustain this criminality that are interested in the mineral deposit. And Jos Plateau is known for mining for centuries of years. So mining is a non-tradition among Plateau people, and rich mineral deposit on Plateau is an uncontrovertible presumption. This is where the government has not given attention to.
All right. Now, the governor, of course, kind of inferred that this assailants, this, what I call it marooners, these criminals are nameless. I mean, in terms of the sponsors and even these gangs themselves, are they truly, you know, unknown?
Well, the government has been too economical with the truth. Because if they kept saying unknown, is there. Because people have been arrested. People have been interrogated. Those people arrested and interrogated definitely would have mentioned those who are behind what is happening. I did remember that in one of the interrogation that was televised by the police, one of the bandits who was arrested said the guns they used were hired to them by their bosses. And then they asked him, oh, how much have you collected for ransom? He said, in one of the instances, we collected 100 million. And how much were you given? He said, 200,000. How many of you? 20. So 200,000 times 20 is not up to 5 million, or just about 5 million. So what happened to 95 million, and where does that go? So, but the current situation now where the government has not even adverted its attention, and the security forces, is the killing and sacking of the people and taking over the land. What is in the land that is of interest to bandits? Are they using it only merely for kidnapping and banditry? Or beyond the cloud lies the silver lining? And this is where government interests had remained obscure. And I think government should continue to stop this narrative of, oh, banditry, oh, unknown faces. Oh, the faces are known. Even from the reports of Commission of Inquiries of the Plateau crisis, there are so many reports. This report pointed positively to those behind it.
All right.
Had the government taken steps to unveil them? And the governor now said something that is scary, that they paid herders compensation so that we can have peace. Herders have been paid money so that we can have peace. Now we have full-fledged war. 64 communities have been displaced. So what's happening?
I mean, that's a real big topical question. But in 30 seconds, I mean, just 30 seconds, sir, if you were to advise the government of Plateau State to address this issue in 30 seconds, what route would you suggest as a solution?
I will begin by appealing to the people of Plateau State to rally around the governor. We are not short of retired military men who are well experienced. So the governor should engage, committed and patriotic, experienced people in both public service and politics and security, rally them round. After getting the support from the people of the state, we will definitely have a homegrown solution to these challenges. For over 2 decades, we come in and expect results.
All right, thank you so much for your time on the program. Mr. Solomon Dalong, former Minister of Youth and Sports. It's been a pleasure. Thank you once again, sir.